Can I get a woo woo? Welcome to the Woo Woo and You podcast. I am your host, B. Marie, and here we are going to discuss all things manifestation, human design, spirituality, universal laws, and of course, more. So sit back, relax, and let's dive in. Well, welcome back to the Woo Woo and You podcast, Megan.
Hello.
How are you? I feel like it's been like ages since we've actually done this, but literally it's been like a month.
It seems like ages, right?
It has. I feel like because we've both been busy, like you've been on vacation. And where did
Yeah.
you go? You went to Florida, right? Or was it
Yeah.
Michigan?
Yeah. Both actually.
Both. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, summer for us is busy and so we went to Destin, Florida, the Destin, Florida area in
Ooh.
June, which was great. Weather was perfect, very hot. And then we pivoted and went to Michigan, and that was also beautiful. When we went to Michigan, it was 90 degrees and it felt like it was 70 because they don't have very much humidity. So it was like the
Oh,
complete opposite.
okay. Well, I need to move over there then because I'm about sick of this heat. I'm in Virginia and we're over here dying. You step outside and you're literally like dripping in sweat. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, it's
I hate
horrible.
it. It is. But
Yeah.
that's how the weather is. Oh my goodness. So today's topic is we're gonna go through our products today. So just to give the audience and like our woo-woo customers just kind of like what we have created and why we created the things that we have created. So that's kind of what we're gonna do today. Um, so the first one, so I'm starting at the bottom. Where are you starting at? You want to start at the
Yeah.
top and go down? Or you want to start at the bottom and go up? How we want to do this?
Let's start at the bottom because the bottom is your subliminals and those are the coolest ones. So let's start
Okay.
there.
So yes, so I have created a peaceful mind subliminal reset. So I've actually made two versions of this. One is literally just the sound bowls, and the other one also has a guided meditation part with our third partner, Lindsay. Um, and it just turned out so beautiful. And the reason I wanted to create subliminals in the sound bath, first of all, let me go with what is a subliminal because some people might not know what a subliminal is. And it's literally just, it can be images, it could be words, affirmations, um, things you can see, like I said, images that you don't consciously process. Like either you don't consciously see it or you don't consciously hear it. You will only pick up the frequency waves of that thing, right? So it's getting into your subconscious mind.
Yeah, and I was thinking when you're explaining the subliminals, we as a society are around subliminals all the time. Because if you think about it, if you're driving down the road and you see an advertisement for Dr. Pepper and you're not really paying attention to it because you don't pay attention to signs, on billboards sometimes. But then all of a sudden you feel this urge that you just really want a Dr. Pepper today. I don't know why, but I really want a Dr. Pepper today. And
I know.
that's basically similar. It's like seeping into your subconscious without you realizing it's seeping into your subconscious. Because honestly, like consciously, we can only take in a certain a percentage process wise through our brains, but our unconscious mind can take in everything. So that's the cool part about hijacking your brain and kind of throwing in some things that the subconscious can absorb that your
Right.
consciousness can't technically kind of process. So
Yep.
I love your explanation.
You're right. Yeah. And the same, like, so you were explaining with the Dr. Pepper. And like, if you see that, like, you don't consciously see that. But if you're driving down the highway and you're on like a long road trip and you see the same, like, for example, Chick-fil-A. How many times I've been driving down the street and it's like every other billboard is Chick-fil-A. Like what is their slogan? Save a hamburger or save a cow, I think, or something like that.
Yes.
Right? And
Save a
then
cow.
you're like, ooh, now I want some Chick-fil-A. So what are you gonna do? You're gonna pull off and you're gonna go get yourself some Chick-fil-A because you've seen it like for an hour now, like five times. the same
Yes.
advertisement. And so and with subliminals too, like with it repeating, that definitely helps getting
Yes.
into the subconscious mind. So I thought, what wouldn't it be cool to use subliminals in an intentional way, right? To literally say or see something that you want in your life, to put it in your brain. So my first one is around letting go of fear, doubt, all the things that are stopping you basically from doing the things that you want to do, doing the things that you want to live out your dream life, but you're worried and you have fear around it and like all of those kind of things. So that's why I made this first subliminal sound bath.
Yeah. Yeah, and I have a question on that. Did you resonate with this title because you yourself were going through some things, or was it just more of a general, like, lots of people that kind of work through this type of theme? So, what was your kind of mindset on wanting this to be your first subliminal on our website?
So I think it was because me too, like obviously I have fears around even doing the woo-woo, right? Like there's so many fears that come up with doing this business. So I thought if I could help myself and make it like a general release of just limiting beliefs, nothing specific. There's nothing like saying specific to me. It's just like I am more confident. I am releasing self-doubt. It's those types of affirmations that are in here. So you can release what no longer is serving you. So I guess it was a selfish way that I first made it, but it will help other people as well to just like release all that crap and live your life to who you authentically are.
Yes. I did this. I was your guinea pig for this sound bath, and it was so transformational. It was, and what's so interesting is like this, it's so powerful because not only do you have the frequencies and the intention in the sound bath, but you also have the subliminals. So it was intense, I would say. Like when I listened to the sound bath afterwards, I felt an energy shift completely.
Oh,
Um,
good.
yeah, yeah.
Like
And
that
I
was
could
literally like what I wanted.
Yes.
Because
Yes.
I'm the type of person that I like to stir up the shit in a sound bath. Where you love the calming, relax. Let's just chill out. And I'm like, no, we're gonna stir up the shit and release it. And I love
Right.
doing that.
And honestly, like, that sounds scary, but I felt like it was great. Like it wasn't scary to do. I was a little apprehensive because I knew how
My style.
design, yeah, how you design your sound baths. But I needed it at the time that I listened to it too. Your body knows when it's time to release, and it needed the sound bath at the right time, right? So I felt amazing after the sound bath,
Oh,
and I've done
good.
it. Yeah, I've done it a couple of times, and I've had different reactions each time, but each time it's been transformational. So this is an excellent sound bath for all who want this.
So the first time I did my own sound bath, I fell asleep. I'm not gonna lie, I fell asleep. But maybe that's what my body needed, right? Because
Yes, yes.
your body will do whatever it needs to do when you are doing a sound bath. Whether that is falling asleep, which is if you do, it's totally fine. Or you will go through sensations. So the last time I actually did this, I had I think a lot of self-doubt around something. So I was like, okay, let me do my own sound bath. And I set the intention that I was not going to fall asleep and that I was literally going to release whatever it is that is stopping me. So the if you get the one with the meditation, which is the one I did, the meditation is I believe around 9 minutes long, and then the rest is just sound. Before the meditation ended, I was already crying.
Oh, wow.
Already crying. And I was like, bro, we're not even into the sound yet. And I'm over here just boohooing away. Like, just, I was like, okay, obviously, I needed that release.
Yes.
This one, I don't know, this has just been really, really powerful for me. And like you said, for you. And my friend also had did it. She also said though she fell asleep. So
Okay.
I was like, well, maybe you needed to fall asleep. So you'll do what you
Well,
have, your body will do whatever you need.
yeah, maybe the sound bath, because it's a releasing sound bath, maybe the body needs to shut down in order to get some of it out. So I mean, I agree. I think the body knows what to do.
And I was gonna say so after I cried, I remember I had other things happen too. I had visions and I wrote it down or I made a video about it actually. And I was thinking to like kind of share this on our social media too. Because like I didn't just cry, like I had other things happen as the sound bath continued. So, but I just can't remember right now. I would have to go back and like listen to myself or see what I wrote down. Because typically I write down something or I'll record myself saying, okay, this is what happened.
Yeah. Yeah. And that's an excellent thing to do because it helps kind of clarify your consciousness, like kind of what your subconscious is excellent. For me, I have never seen colors in a sound bath, and this sound bath did that for me.
Oh,
Yeah,
I'm so
just like
happy.
yes, that was the first one because I remember I've taken live sound baths before and listened to my own, and people always say, "Oh, I've seen colors," and I'm like, "Oh, I can't wait to see colors." I haven't ever experienced that, and this sound bath allowed me to see colors. So something released that
I
kind of
love
allowed
that.
me. Yes, yeah. So it's an excellent sound bath. I would highly recommend this one.
Did you have any other like sensations or visions or anything else come up other than just seeing colors
Yeah, I
that you
mean, and
remember?
yeah, for me, mine was I was kind of releasing like self-doubt, and I had the same kind of fears around starting a business, and I had some things in my personal life that I was kind of going through spiritually and emotionally, and so yes, all of that. I did float off to places,
Oh,
safe, safe havens, safe lagoons,
oh
and
wow.
yeah, kind of met my higher self in that sound bath, and she kind of held my
Seriously?
yes, she
Oh
held my
my gosh.
yep. She held my hand, and we just kind of processed what needed to be released.
I
So
love it.
yeah, and that was a personal experience for myself. But I do think that every person, once you experience the sound bath and you have the right intentions, it can be a very powerful one. So, and it was
Yeah,
great for
because
me.
see, like for so you've actually went places in your sound baths. I've never actually done that. Typically, I will see things, but I don't go anywhere. Like I don't go into places. So that sounds really cool. I can't wait till I actually experience that.
Maybe re-listen to this one.
Yeah,
It
maybe,
might,
maybe see what
yeah,
happens. So yeah,
right.
like I said, there's two versions of this, like I said, with the meditation, which is lovely. Lindsay is so beautiful. Like her meditation just comes out so naturally. It flows so well. And I try to like record a meditation and I'm just like, yeah, no. I don't like the way this sounds. To me, it's not flowing right. Like Lindsay just hits it on point. So,
Yes,
if you guys love guided meditations, get the one with the guided meditation because it is mwah, perfect.
it's beautiful. I
It
agree with you.
it is. Okay, any other questions around that one that you have?
No, I think it's a great one, and I'm so glad it was your like first one, and I love that it's on our website because it just covers so many bases. So it's a great sound bath.
Oh,
Definitely check that one out.
you.
Yeah.
All right. The second one is actually a free one. So that is the singing pyramid. It's literally a quick meditation. It's literally just the singing pyramid. There's nothing else with it. I bang it, I twirl it, and you just hear womp 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 for I believe this one's 5 minutes. So I just created that one just because it was fun and I had a singing pyramid and I was like, "Ooh, let's try it out." And I loved it and I love the wah 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 sound that it does.
Yes. Did this one have any specific intentions attached to it?
No, I think I just made it because I got a new instrument and I was so happy and I was just like, "Oh, new things to play with. Let me see what I can do." So, it's just literally, I guess, like if you just want to sit for 5 minutes and have a little you time and just hear the vibrations of Crystal singing pyramid.
Yeah, that's great. And that's very practical because sometimes I only have 5 minutes. So that is excellent. And I think it would be cool. It's a cool way of kind of introducing you to sound therapy because it's not very intrusive intention wise. So maybe this is kind of a good starting point. Just to kind of start with a quick 5 minute, one instrument sound bath would be kind
Yeah.
of nice. Yeah, love it.
Yes. Okay. The next one is the prosperity pulse. So, this is another one of my creations that I threw subliminals in here. And this one is literally to rewire your mind around money and the belief of that you have around money, like your limiting beliefs around money. So, if you're like, "Oh, money is the root of all evil," right? We all have heard that one. Um,
Yes.
if you believe like you can't make however much you want to make in your life, that's clearing that out too. And it's just about abundance and being open to receiving and giving money. So like the flow of money, basically.
Yeah, I love this one because there are so many people that me included that want to manifest passive income or just income that allows you to be free and do what you love. And this is so great because I feel like it just could reach so many. I don't think there would be any point in life without you wanting to have prosperity. Now, does this open up prosperity that's non-specific to currency? Could it be abundance and prosperity for other things like self-confidence, love, or was this set intentionally for just, a physical currency, money type theme?
Yeah, so this one is was literally for money specifically.
Okay.
So
Okay.
not everything like abundance in general, like specifically to money, the flow of money.
Okay, so that's important. I feel like knowing that and having that intention and listening to that sound bath. So don't listen to this one if you want abundance in love. This is
Right.
specific, yeah, to money. So I that's great. That's great clarity.
And I have been listening to this one as I go to sleep at night. And let's just say I'm not giving it away, but we have some projects that are possible for us to grow in abundance money-wise. So
Yay.
I'm just gonna say that. And I also there was one night I listened to it and then I went to work and I got $20 unexpectedly.
Ooh, okay.
Unexpectedly. Like I listened to it when I went to bed and then, the next day I went to work and got $20. And I was like, okay.
Neat. Oh, that is
So
so cool.
yeah, it's fun. Like it's just fun to see like abundance just like fall into your lap and I'm not working hard for it, right? Like I'm not hustling and grinding and like killing myself. Like it is possible to have abundance doing the things you love and enjoy the ride instead of like doing the hustle and grind thing that most people do.
Yeah, I love that. I love that that is in the forefront too in that sound bath. So specifically, is it opening, like what were some of the subliminals, do you remember, that you kind of stated in that sound bath? What is it doing technically to open up your ability to accept more abundance for money?
So that one, I remember I put like, I am open to receiving money. I am also open to giving money because you can't just get money, right? You need to
Yeah.
have the flow of money. Money is energy. Like, and
Ooh,
with everything, there is ebb and flow. Like, sometimes you'll be up here, sometimes you'll be down here. So you need to be okay with both and realize that that's just the flow of life and it's okay. So it's just like being open to that, being more confident, and realizing you're worthy to have money too. Because I know a lot of people think, you know, well, who am I to want 100K a year, right? Like who
yeah,
am I? I don't have a doctorate. I'm not a doctor. I'm not a lawyer. I didn't go to school, blah blah blah. All the stories that we tell ourselves. But you
yeah,
can. Like if you want 100K a year, you can do it. You don't have to be a doctor. You don't have to be a lawyer.
yes. Oh,
Just
I
be
love that.
you, right? So
Yeah,
that's basically.
that's great. I love that. What would you say too, like if I listened to the sound bath and I saw a penny the next day on the ground? What's your
Abundance.
response?
That's abundance because I do like anytime I find a penny on the ground, I'm like, oh, thank you. And I pick it up and I put it in my pocket. I'm like, thank you, abundance.
I love it. Yeah, I was thinking that too. Like, you know it's working when you see something
Yes.
that's gifted to you.
Yes.
Oh,
And I think the more like the that you listen to it, the more you might even up your level of thinking about abundance. So if right now you're thinking, I can only make um I don't know, $10 an hour, right? Like that's
hmm.
your worth right here. That's you're stopping right here. I'm only worth $10 an hour. So you listen to this and maybe you find a penny on the ground the next day. Pick up the penny, right? Thank you. Show gratitude. And then as you continue listening to it, I think it boosts your level up to, oh, now I think I'm worthy of $20 an hour instead of 10. I've just doubled my like value of myself.
Love it.
If you boost that, maybe you find a quarter instead of just a penny. Maybe you find $5, right? Like you'll because I remember when I first started um I guess this business. So it's been over a little over a year since I started the podcast. And I was thinking, I think I had like I wanted to make like a couple thousand a month, right? Like
Yeah.
that was my belief that I stopped there. But recently I am literally talking billions with a
Ooh.
B. Like it's not even in the millions, it's the billions. And I'm just like, bro, we about to be billionaires
Yes.
we're going to be CEOs of a billionaire company, okay? That's how I went from, oh, I think I just want, 5,000 a month to boom, I did the math because of what I wanted. And it was something like it was abundance numbers. It was like 8,333,333 and 33 like it was just I was like, of course it's eight, the number of abundance, and then three, a master number. Duh. And that would be per month of what I wanted per year.
Wow. Wow. And, I'm listening to your enthusiasm too. And like, do you feel like, you've had this sound bath for a year. You've been listening to it a lot. So, the transition from you, wanting a smaller amount a year ago to today is phenomenal. So it's all about the mindset. I think that the sound bath has like
I
worked
think
wonders on you.
I think it has, and it's not like I listen to it every day. I don't listen to it every day. It's just like every once in a while I'm like, oh, you know what? I think I'm gonna fall asleep to my own sound bath, and I'll listen to it, and then maybe I'll do it for a couple nights in a row, and then I stop. So it's not like I listened to it for a whole year every single day. I did not. It's
Yeah.
just whenever I felt like I wanted to listen to it.
Yeah. Well, it shows you how powerful those subliminals are in your sleep too. So, that's amazing. I love that. I love
Yes.
that. I'm gonna start doing that.
Yes. You're worthy of abundance.
Uh,
All right. Any more questions on that one?
No, it's great. I love that it's there. So no,
Yes. It's a fun one. I love it.
it is.
Okay, and then the next one is the same one that I did, like I said, the Peaceful Mind one with sound only. So then,
Perfect.
ooh, we have yours,
Yes.
the Rainbow Chakra Aura Reading Package.
Yes. Okay. So we did have a podcast on this. So if you haven't listened to that episode, go back. Because it's all about chakras. It's all about auras. It's all about reading auras. So if you have any questions on that, that's the podcast to listen to. So for this, we decided to put up a package that would, and this package has evolved over time too, because, as we've gotten better at just energy healing in general, I feel like all of our products can evolve. So for the Aura Rainbow package, if you purchase it, you would get, four intuitively selected Aura Databank readings, and so this is basically like, your I'm tuning into four of your data banks that are just across your whole energy field. So it's basically chosen on what your aura is communicating at that second, like right at that time that you purchase the package, because you do take a picture of yourself. And this could come from many parts of your aura. So it could be your root, your solar plexus, your sacral, just whatever is calling attention in your aura at that time. So you get four of those. And then after the reading, you also will receive two beautifully crafted sound baths that are specifically designed to support the areas of opportunity that are revealed in the reading. So, um, those sound baths will be infused with frequencies. Some may be infused with subliminals. It just depends on kind of what is active and what is read in your aura. So I think at first, when I started this package, I was just doing readings only. And I really felt like it was important after someone received their readings and they noticed that there were specific areas of opportunity to kind of help yourself change. They didn't really have any direction on where to go after that. And so I felt like customizing two sound baths to go with the aura readings was just the perfect pairing. It just, in my opinion, helps with a well-rounded aura reading to kind of help you heal. So I wanted to design it so that it would look just a little bit more polished and you would come out of it feeling amazing. So I think how that could look, I guess, like if I were to read one of the four data banks and let's say I noticed that one of the layers in your heart chakra was small or under functioning, then I basically, and this would be specific to something, right? Like receiving love or um, maybe just, softening your energetic or yeah, your energetic armor, that type of stuff, right? Then I would basically create a sound bath that kind of helps you work through that. And again, you have to do your own self-development. It's not going to be a fix-all, but it will help your subconscious and your energetic self to kind of start the process of helping that aura kind of function properly or that layer. So that's kind of the idea behind that package. It's a lot, I know.
No, I love that because you're right. Like after you get an aura reading, right? Like, okay, well, this is great information. Now what do I do with it? Right?
Yeah,
Like I see
right.
what's happening and now what? Because even my friend had that question. She was like, well, what do I do? And I was just like, I gave her some suggestions that I thought might help. So I love that you have added in like the customized sound bath for whatever you need help with, whatever data bank you have read, and you see that, it's either. So does this work when it's over functioning and small? Because in my reading, I had small chakra data banks, and I also had overflowing data banks. So will this
Yeah.
help both?
Yes. So I think intuitively, yes. And it depends on your own intention too, based on your reading. Yes, but the sound baths would help with the over-functioning data banks, the under-functioning data banks, even the ones that are absolutely thriving. I feel like a sound bath would enhance whatever you have in your aura and just make it just that much more energetic. So it's all based on, intuitively what's being read in your aura currently. If you have a full aura that's just working amazingly, you'll get
Wait, is that
you'll
possible?
yeah,
Who has a perfect aura? Because I want to meet this person.
it depends. And don't forget your aura changes daily. So
Yes.
for that day, maybe you're just having the perfect day. But yes, I think the sound baths too will just enhance whatever you have in your aura. So I think it's beneficial either way, whatever you have in your reading.
And
It'll
this
be
is
cool.
so, yeah, this is so fun too. Because I sent you my second picture and I am so excited to see what the second reading is going to say.
Yes. And I
So,
think eventually, right now, we have it just kind of a simplistic, intuitive based reading. I do think that over time, we will have more customized readings so that if you know kind of an area that you would like me to focus on, that's when we can kind of do more of a customized reading based on what you want. And then we can customize sound baths based on the results that you're looking for. So over time, that will evolve. But for now, we're kind of keeping it simple. So,
okay, I love that. Yeah, because like you said, this is already evolved,
yeah.
and I feel like you created this not even that long ago, right? Like, has it been a year
Yeah.
that you started this?
Yeah, it's been about a year.
Okay.
But I have I've been practicing on myself and my family members, but I haven't quite. It's evolution wise, it's been kind of expanding into others over the past 6 months. So basically, seeing the results of some of my readings, I've realized that it needs to grow, which is why I've decided to kind of put in some sound baths in that package.
Love it. And I think everything will grow eventually. Like as soon as we get, more experience too and more certifications, for example, or whatever, right? Like whatever we want to do, I think it will just continue to grow. So I'm so happy. Okay. You have made, so I know it's not spring anymore, but you did a beautiful booklet for a rituals spring equinox package for sound baths. So, what inspired you to make this? Because this turned out so beautiful.
Yes, it did. And I think what got me started on this was I love creative processes, and I love rituals. I think it's great setting intentions and having something physically to be done during an intention just makes it come alive. And it helps me. I have like my brain is all over the place, so it helps me kind of focus in on what I'm doing and staying
Huh?
grounded.
Yeah.
Yes. And I love the seasons. I love the seasons. And I mean, I'm one of those crazies that like decorate for every season in my house. So
Aw.
like I have I have like spring and summer and fall and winter and like I just love having that ambiance in the house. And so I wanted to combine those two things. And I wanted to have something specific for each season, have specific rituals around each season and then embody sound baths into those seasons. And that's another thing that I've been dreaming of doing is I love journaling and I love just everything to do with uh, any type of journal aspect of things. And I wanted sound baths to be incorporated somehow into that type of world. And I didn't really know how to do that. So, thus, the spring equinox and summer solstice packages were born from those desires. And it just basically were all of those ideas combined into one. And I created something for each season. So, you'll get one for the fall as well. But yeah, so the spring, it's the full spring equinox, so it ranges from a certain date to an end date. And during that process, you have rituals, you have at least 7 to 8 rituals per season with 3 sound baths to kind of juggle around, and you have moon rituals that you can do during the season. So
Oh, that's
for
fun.
yeah. So for the spring one, I think I kind of started it, and then summer solstice, we really evolved that package. And I do think that the fall equinox will be even
Even
better. So
better. Yeah.
yes. So again, it's an evolution of just creativity and expansion and growth. So all of our products seem to kind of just hone in and get a
Keep
little better.
growing. Yeah.
Yep.
And I can't wait
Yeah.
for the fall because fall is my favorite season. I love
Yes.
it.
Mine too. Mine too.
I love the
So,
colors. I love the crisp air. I love, of course, pumpkin everything.
yes.
And of course, I love Halloween too. So.
Yeah. And I feel like ceremonies, ritual packages, they're just so much fun. They're infused, they're wrapped in a little magic. They have their soul, they go deep into your soul. They're just fun. They're just fun.
They are.
Yeah. So, and you can make this practice however you like too. That's another really cool thing. It's just kind of mix and match based on the ritual and just go and have fun and explore your creativity in that time period. And
Ooh, are you gonna include a little witchy ritual for the fall? Because I love all things witchy.
I have some fun surprises for the fall, so yes.
I'm so excited. I cannot wait. This is gonna
Uh,
be so much fun. Oh, I
yeah.
can I can almost taste the fall crisp air right now.
The fall means so many different things for so many people, so I also kind of want to infuse a lot of things. It's hunting season in the fall time for a lot of
That's true.
husbands and
Yes.
wives too, women too, but so there's a lot in the fall that so I think that, fall can be a fun season. It's going to be fun.
It's gonna be fun. I cannot
Yeah.
wait. Okay, so our next product is the Elemental Tibetan Sound Bath that you did. So tell us about that one. That one is so pretty.
Actually wanted to create a sound bath that was more beginner friendly. So I created the Elementals sound bath because it incorporates a lot of nature sounds because our sound baths originated from nature, right? So rain sounds, stream sounds, um, lightning storms, wind, fire, all of that is such a relaxant. So I wanted to do one that kind of incorporated all of the elementals, and then I also wanted it to be Tibetan, because Tibetan bowls really kind of bring you down. They ground you. They make you feel very relaxed. It relaxes the nervous system. So if you're just starting, you don't know which sound bath to start with, um, don't do one of Marie's subliminals for your very first sound bath. I would suggest starting with this one. This is a very, very gentle sound bath. So
And is
it's
this the one that you get with our kids, right?
yes, yes, and so we can talk about that when we get to the kit. But yeah, so I this is one of those beginner friendly sound baths that's perfect for the kit because the kit is also designed to kind of help you with your very first sound bath if you've never done sound baths before. So it's your first introduction to listening to a sound bath.
Yeah, my first sound bath was crystal bowls. It was relaxing, but I still got like a stomach ache in my very first one. Um,
Yeah,
and the Tibetan bowls sound so different than the crystal bowls or any crystal instrument, really.
they
Uh,
do.
and I don't have any Tibetan bowls, but so I'm so happy that you got to make this because you have lots of fun instruments to play with.
Yeah, I'm obsessed. But yes, my first sound bath was also a crystal quartz sound bath, and although it was amazing, I think I would have preferred to start with a Tibetan sound bath after listening to the Tibetan style. And I just remember, I don't know if you've ever heard of the Calm app, but it's kind of an app that allows you to listen to things before you go to sleep, and they've got meditations on there. And they used to have this amazing sound bath that was Tibetan bowls. And I remember listening to that a lot before I even got into sound therapy. And I thought it was amazing for like very, uh, almost like it soothed my nervous system, calmed me down with anxiety, and helped me drift off to sleep. So that's the kind of ambiance of this sound bath. It kind of has the same style.
I love that. So thank you for creating that.
Yeah.
Because I'm not the one to create such nice calming things like that. Okay, Whispers of Wellness, the cold relief package. So you actually created something for when we're sick. I love this. So what was the inspiration to were you sick and you were like, I would like a sound bath. So then like when you got better, you created one, or what was the inspiration for that?
Yes. So this one is actually free on our website because anyone who has a cold, you should not have to pay for something to get healed.
Yeah.
And this was inspired by my husband who had gotten seriously sick. I think it was the flu around that time. And he was miserable. And I just remember thinking, there's a sound bath for this. I should make a sound bath for this.
Look, there's a sound bath for everything. Anything you
There's
want, there's a sound bath for it.
there's a sound bath for it. Right. And the kind of the I think the creation around this is you get two sound baths with this and you get journal prompts. So again, this is a rituals package because you know how I love those.
Yes.
Um and and you can actually listen to this any way you'd like. If you just want to listen to just the sound bath alone, there's two sound baths. There's one that's a meditation sound bath, and then there's one that's just the instruments. So if you don't prefer listening to someone's voice as a meditation, you can listen to a second sound bath it has different frequencies, and I'll explain both. So the way the package works, it is mind and body separated. So you start with the mind because dis-ease is dis-ease in the body. So there is something off. Usually, when you get a cold, it's your body communicating with you that you need to do something. Either slow down, stop doing what you're doing. It's basically a red flag, and it's telling you you need to pay attention to something. So usually, when I get a cold, I'm always like, I have a really high anxiety day, and the next day I get the cold, and I'm like, no.
No.
And I know that my body's telling me, slow down, stop this nonsense, this
Right.
chaos. So, so this is kind of when you're starting to feel cruddy. I don't actually recommend you doing all the journal prompts if you're in the middle of a full-blown flu. Maybe try it after.
Yeah,
um,
I don't know if I want to be sitting there writing while I'm feeling like crap.
yes,
Like a fever and the runny nose and,
right.
tissues everywhere.
Right. And your body knows, the point of no return when you just need to heal. Your body is literally just taking over and you need to heal. That's when there is a point where, you can kind of go into the body portion of this package. But the first part of it starts with the mind. So there's journal prompts in it, like self-reflection, awareness. It kind of it asks questions that kind of help you become aware of what's actually wrong. Why did you even get the cold in the first place? So it's kind of like a starting point. Starts with your mind. And then the second portion of the package is body. And that is when, now that we have addressed what is actually wrong in the body, we can heal it. So the two sound baths in body, the first one is a frequency meditation sound bath. So it goes through each frequency in your chakras. So it starts with your crown and goes all the way down to your root, and it will cleanse out whatever is in the body. So wherever the sickness is sitting in your body, it will clear itself out with the frequency meditation. Now, this one does have a meditation portion to it, so it will prompt you and tell you when you're going through each one, and it will kind of guide you to focus on those areas. Like, let's start with your crown. Focus on it. Imagine, a uh, what is the crown? It's a like a purple
Yes,
violet color.
purple. Yeah.
So imagine a purple violet light coming out of your crown. And so it kind of prompts you. You're doing a little work in that sound bath. As you're visualizing coughing your lungs up, you can visualize your light coming out and healing you, washing over you, just gently cleansing your body. So that's the first sound bath. And then the second one is just sound frequency. So it's a healing frequency. I've just intertwined a lot of different frequencies with the intention of healing. And so if you're just sitting there feeling miserable, don't want to do anything, that's the sound bath for you. Just lay there in misery and listen to the sound bath and you'll feel better.
They're in misery.
Yes.
Love it. I know, and I feel like this is so unique. I don't think I've seen a sound bath for like cold, and I don't think I've seen like a journal for like realizing why'd you get sick in the first place? Like I don't think I've seen that. So this is really unique. I love
Yeah, it's cool. It's like and I think some of the questions like make a small list of your symptoms. Where do you feel this in your body? Sometimes you know where you feel it. Sometimes you really aren't sure. And you can kind of pinpoint really like focus in on where your pain is coming from. So some of that is kind of just awareness. And then like I think there's another one that says how do you think these emotions have been affecting you this week? So, what emotions have been prevalent this week or the week
it.
before? If you reflect back on this week, you did get sick this week, but what was happening before you got sick? Were you feeling really depressed? Were you feeling really anxious, stressed, really happy? Like, what were your emotions during this week? For me, it's usually high stress, and I'll pinpoint why I was feeling stressful, what those emotions were. Um, how did they affect me? Like, did I slow down? Did I just keep going till I ran myself into the ground? Like, those are questions that are kind of nice for the mind, and it helps you kind of figure out what's going on with you.
Yeah, and I think that'll help you like learn what your triggers are. So like if you are aware that, oh, I'm anxious right now and I've been anxious for the past 2 days, wait, let me slow down because it'll catch up with me later and this will manifest into physical ailments. So I love
Right.
that. I love that.
Yeah, and I don't want to be too I don't want to promise anything, but since I have made the sound bath, I have not gotten sick.
Oh,
So,
good. Hey.
oh, yeah, so and I think that that's partly because just becoming aware of things and fixing them before they manifest into something that's uncontrollable. And that's not always the case. And I will also put in a little disclaimer. This is for the common cold, maybe the flu. I am not talking about cancer. I'm not talking about some of the major diseases that affect the body. Those are a lot more inner work, and that is something that you would, of course, talk to your doctor about. And then also maybe, if you want a more naturopathic way of looking at it, seek out some energy healers that can help you move some of the bigger things in your body. But these are for very minor
Yeah.
ailments in your
The
body.
normal common cold.
Correct. Yes.
Normal ailments.
Yes.
And you know what? I'm thinking about it. I don't actually remember the last time I was sick either, come to think about it.
Yeah.
When was the
Right.
last time I was like laying here and I was absolutely like just, ugh, I don't, we're gonna knock on wood because you're just gonna keep it that way.
Yes, we are.
I love it. All right. The sound bath kit.
Yes, the sound bath
Fun
kit.
kit. Yes.
Yes. So you can go to our social media. We have a lot of explanations on what the sound bath kit is. This is our only physical product currently. This is our only physical product. So we designed this to be a sound bath at home. So if you are one of those people that can't get to an in-person studio, let's say you don't have a studio in your area, the studios in your area are way too expensive. You're a stay-at-home mom and you've got 3 kids and you just can't juggle like doing something like this, getting away to an actual in-person studio. This kit is for you. Or I would say someone who has never experienced a sound bath and is kind of nervous about going to an in-studio place, not sure what it's going to be like, feeling kind of weird about it. Maybe it's a little scary. This is for you. Because you can make it so magical and beautiful in your own home. And there's something about going to an in-person studio that makes the ambiance just so amazing. It's like the smell as soon as you walk in, the sound, just the whole like peaceful serenity of a studio where you're doing a sound bath, or even if it's an outside sound bath. The ambiance is so beautiful. And so I wanted to bring that into your home. Um, so the kit is really just designed to have the most essentials that you would need to start a sound bath at your like any place that you want to try it. Even if you wanted to go to the park and use this kit, you could. Like your favorite spot, it's perfectly designed for that. So now I will say this does have fire elements inside of it. There's a candle and a Palo Santo stick. So you would not be able to use this in the office, but Marie, you and I we're working on an alternative to that. It is
Yes.
evolving.
We're coming up with new products for you guys, and I'm so excited about all the new things we're working on because we've got literally, y'all, we have so many projects right now that we're working on. I'm just like, I want to finish this, but I also want to start this, and then I need to finish this at this like I am just like, but I'm loving it. It's so much fun right now. Right
It
now, it's just
is.
like, oh my gosh. So,
It's great.
yes,
Yes.
we are ramping up this package currently to kind of replace some things that maybe, you can't use in an office. So we're not giving away any details yet. So you guys will just have to stay tuned and keep an eye out on our social media or our website. So if you aren't following us on TikTok or Instagram, please do so. We are at the woo woo in you. So
That's right.
that's for the Instagram and the TikTok. Um, so yeah, just keep an eye out. So, but with this right now, with the current package we have the face mask, which is so silky. It feels so luxurious. When I opened it, I was like, oh my gosh, this feels great.
Yes. Yeah, the silk mask and the silk mask kind of like takes out like it's not required, but it is nice to like cancel out all your other senses like while you're trying to absorb the sound. So, face mask and then we have a candle in there. It's a tea light soy candle. And that's to set the ambiance but also to set your intention because when you light a candle and you set an intention for your sound bath, it reminds you physically to set an intention while you're lighting it. So I love that like physical part of it because it
Yes.
kind of helps remind you that, oh yeah, I need to set an intention for the sound bath. Um, and the intention can be very simple. It can just be, I want to relax. I want to, shut down my nervous system. I want to just feel a little peace for
I was
five
gonna say
minutes.
I want peace for the next 30 minutes. That's it.
Yeah, correct. Yeah. And then we do include Palo Santo. There are some flowers wrapped around it. Don't burn those. Don't burn those.
And those
They're
are
for
just
fun.
decor or
They are.
can
They
you
are.
can put these in little I think in here you had like you could put them in a little pouch for your tub, right?
Yeah, yeah, you can use them. You can do all kinds of things with those flowers. You can put them in a little tea bag and stick them in your bath. You can stick them, put a little essential oils in a bag and stick those in and put them in a drawer. You could put them in a bowl
I
and
didn't know
put,
you could do that. That just sounds like a good.
hmm
I might do that because I have mine and I just kind of like keep them there because they're pretty. But
yeah,
yeah.
right. And
Ooh.
if you don't have a tea sack or tea satchel, just put it in a regular bowl and sprinkle a little essential oils on top of it and stick it on your counter or on your
Ooh,
nightstand
that's a good idea.
hmm
I might
yeah.
have to
So
do that.
it's great. Yeah. And the
But you're just
Palace,
giving me all these ideas right now.
and the Palo Santo it's just basically sort of like incense. You light it, you blow it out, and you kind of wave it around. And the intention of that is just to clear your space. And what people don't realize is that your biofield, your energetics lingers. There's lingering energy everywhere you go. So if you're in your bedroom and you have been sad, depressed, happy, whatever in your bedroom at one point during the week, that kind of residual energy is still there. So when you do your sound bath and you're setting your intention for peace, you really don't want to go into an environment where it's already kind of swirling with energy. So the Palo Santo is really there to kind of help just cleanse that out right before your sound bath so you have a clean, beautiful space to set an intention and feel relaxed.
Now, I have a question now, and I don't know if you would know the answer because I don't. How long, like if you have been sad in your room, how long does that energy like linger around? Is it
You
until
know,
you clear it, or is it until like does it take a week? Like what, how long is it just around?
I I don't really know the answer to this. I feel like it's based on what you think, in my opinion. Like you can sense energy like
Yeah.
intuitively. Yeah, so if you walk into a space and you kind of feel something in your gut, you know that there's some residual energy. If you walk in and you feel amazing and cleared and just feel so great, then you know that it's an awesome, beautiful space. So just use your own intuition, I say.
Okay.
Around that. And I usually like if I am going to do a sound bath just as a precaution, even if it's clear, I will still wave around the Palo Santo as just in case, just so
I do
we
that too. Even like when I'm making the sound baths, I know the crystal bowls kind of cleanse themselves, but typically I'll just like wave it around a little bit just to clear it. So I use it.
yeah.
All right. And I
And I'm
think
trying
it
to
was
think of what else is in our sound baths.
so I was looking, you have a little crystal in
Oh,
there.
sorry.
Are you there?
I do. I have a crystal. Um, oh, hello?
No, you're here. You're
Am I
good.
here?
I think it was just like a little delay.
Ah,
It could be me.
I'm wondering. Um, and my iPad is about to die, so oh God, this is not great.
No. It'll be okay.
Oh, all right.
Real
I'll
life
trudge
drama over
through.
here.
Right. Um, we do have a crystal in there, and it's to enhance your sound bath because crystals are stones that are made up of crystalline structures, so they hold energy. Yep.
Mine over
So,
there.
right. So put that on your skin somewhere in your sound bath. It's very tiny, so it's not going to do anything creepy and scary, but it will just make your sound bath just even better. Your
Yeah.
intention, yeah, will be a lot more energized
And I
with
was
the
gonna
crystal.
say, like, if you guys have more crystals, like, if you're somebody like I was, where I was just buying crystals because they were pretty and I didn't really understand the energetics of it, I took the very first time I meditated with a crystal, I took a huge piece of quartz, huge. It was big, and I was just, I think I had it on my forehead, or either I was holding it. I don't remember. But anyway, I got such a major headache and I was just like, oh wow, okay. So I had to put that down. So if you guys are beginners with like crystals, this is perfect because it's tiny. It's really tiny. You get, in fact, I think I have mine. Yep, I do. It's right here.
It's itty bitty.
It's tiny, so you don't have to worry about it like super amplifying anything that you don't want. So you can start small.
It's very gentle,
Yes.
which is my style.
Yes. There's also a pillow spray in there, which smells amazing, by the way.
Yes, and that is also evolving. So we kind of started out with a certain bouquet, but after we're starting to collab with a company that I won't announce yet, but we will have it in our kits. And they do naturopathic, all organic or herbal concoctions, and she is going to whip us up some really beautiful bouquets.
Ooh,
So it will be even better than what we have today. So I'm
that's
excited about
so
that.
exciting. We
Yeah.
just have everything like evolving, I feel like.
Right.
Everything is just like going a step up. And I
Yeah.
think that's everything actually we have in the kit. So
Yep. And we have
I will,
the Tibetan sound bath is in there too. So you get a
yes.
sound bath. Yep. So not only do you get all your little products, but you get one sound bath. And so you should be set with your kit.
Yes. The next item we have is the Serenity Soak, which is probably my favorite that you have
Yeah.
done. I have listened to that thing over and over and over, and I go to sleep to that, and it's just so gentle and beautiful, and I'm just like, yes.
Yes, that one is so that one's very similar to the elemental sound bath. It's just chopped in half. So it's got the same intentions behind it. It's very gentle, but it's meant to be listened to while you're soaking in a bathtub. So as you're just soaking in your bath, listen to this and it will just it'll help you relax even more. And for this one, it's free on our website as well. And this was kind of
Yes.
more of a I want to offer some free sound baths on our website because, not everyone can afford to purchase stuff. So I would like to have some beautiful sound baths for free on our website just so you can get a little small taste of what we offer. And hopefully, as you come into means, you'll be able to purchase some of our other products.
Yes. So have I been doing this sound bath wrong? Because I listen to it when I go to sleep, and it's just so calming. Like I literally fall asleep every time I listen to it. If I'm having a hard time to go to sleep, this is the one I come to.
No, it can be anywhere, anytime. So it
Okay.
doesn't, it does not have to be specific to what it was intended for, because it doesn't have subliminals in this one. So it's not specific. So use it however your body resonates with it.
Okay, perfect. Because this always puts me to sleep. Anytime I'm having trouble, I'm like, I need the Serenity Soak. Let's go. And it's just beautiful. It's just like dun. And I'm like, yes. And it's got like the water element in the background. I love it.
You
Absolutely.
know,
This one.
I I use this one too when I get migraines. If I get a migraine, I will listen to this one and it kicks it just like that.
Oh,
So, yeah, this
so
one's a
it's
good
got
one.
multiple uses, guys.
It
And it's
does.
free. It's
It
free.
is.
Literally
Yep.
free. So go ahead right now, woowooandyou.com, go to our shop page. So as I was saying, um, the Serenity Soak, it is free on our website. Go download it, listen to it if you have a headache, if you just want to relax, if you're having trouble sleeping, like whatever you want to use this one for, use it because it is perfect.
Yeah, and this one, there's more to come on this one because as we've stated throughout this whole podcast, we're evolving and growing. And my goal for this is to add more of these on our website for free. So I have like a whole list of smaller sound baths that are very gentle that I want to offer. So this is the beginning of a multitude of sound baths that we'll have on our website eventually that you can kind of have a library of some free products.
Ooh,
So
that'll be fun.
yeah, so keep checking our website. We'll have more kind of added as time goes on.
Yeah, I'm so excited. So I didn't know you were like evolving that one. I didn't know
Yeah.
that. So yay! I'm so excited. Okay, and then our last product, which we already kind of touched on, was the summer package. So that's just again like the spring equinox package.
Yes. And this one actually has a couple of very cool bonuses that involve crystals. So I know you, Marie, created a crystal page for this. So tell us a little bit about that, because that I loved that add-on.
Okay, so you asked me to create something around crystals because I had recently done my crystal PDF, which is also free on our website. So I created a crystal ritual, which was a sun-charged crystal ritual. So you would basically like kind of cleanse whatever crystal that is sun safe, because you don't want all the crystals aren't good for the sun because it will fade. Like if you leave amethyst, for example, which is my favorite, if you leave that out in the sun too long, it will fade your purple, like it'll fade the color. So you don't want to do that. So you would need something like clear quartz, citrine, sunstone, something that is okay to be in the sun. So you would cleanse that. And then you would kind of like arrange it. You can either put your crystals outside in the actual full sun, or you can just put it on the windowsill if you want to do that. And then you're going to set your intention by, you can write it on a piece of paper. And then once your crystals are basically charged for a couple hours in the sun, you're going to take your crystals and put your intentions underneath the crystal. So you're getting like your intention plus the sun's energy and the crystal's energy all in one to help you kind of amplify your intention. And then you can do whatever you want to do with your piece of paper. Like if you feel like you want to burn it and release it back into the universe, do that. If you want to fold it up and keep it in your pocket, your purse, you want to put it under your pillow, whatever you want to do with your intention paper is up to you. So that was like one of the fun little crystal rituals that is in this package.
I love that. I love that so much. And, I did have a question based on kind of what you created. Do you think, like, when you set your intention into the crystal and you set it in the sun, and of course your intention is on the paper, which, you give instructions on what to do with the paper. Do you think that the intention is still infused in the crystal itself? So could I put that in my purse or carry it with me and as a reminder of my intention? Like, kind of, is that how that would work?
Yes, you can definitely also infuse your crystal itself with your intention and then carry that around you. And your intention is there until you cleanse it, or until your intuition says, "Oh, this is, dead energy right now. You need to reamp it." And then you would cleanse it and you would set again your intention. And there's multiple ways you can do that. You can literally hold your crystal in your hand. You can meditate with it and kind of like visualize your intention. You can visualize your intention going into the crystal. You can speak words of affirmation to the crystal, just like you can do with water. Water is very good with like absorbing like your energy. I don't know if you've seen that video. I forgot the guy's name, where he did a water experiment where he was putting like nice, beautiful words with the water versus putting like ugly words and mean words on the water, and the water crystals, either they were beautiful or they were all distorted. And that's your body too. We're, 70% water. So that happens with us too. But you can also do it with your crystals. Everything is energy. So it's all the same.
Love it. I love that. I think that's so cool. And it's so fun. And I love the ritual part of it. It's just really neat. And it just really makes you focus in on that intention. So
yeah,
I love that. So the summer solstice package has so many fun. It's a lot more extensive than the spring equinox. So if you're curious about which one, of course you would buy the summer because it is summer. But stay tuned, because we've got some really fun ideas for the fall equinox package. And I really think that one's going to be really fun. And our sound baths are infused with themes of the seasons. So for the summer solstice, you get 3 sound baths that are themed based on the summer season. So I have, one sound bath that's kind of infused with glowing with gratitude. And you embody the glowing energy of the sun whilst like feeling and releasing and feeling grateful for what you have. And then there's the joy of sunshine, and that just kind of, it infuses the element of the season with just the themes of those sound baths. So they're really fun. They'll uplift you. The joy one is great. I love it. And I think I've infused a couple. One of the sound baths is Tibetan and the other two are crystals. So I kind of mix it up so that you have some variety.
Oh, how fun. I love it. All
Yeah.
of the tools, like all of our
Yeah.
products, I'm so like proud of, and like they just turned out beautiful, like even better than I think I imagined.
I will say that even though what you see, so we've got a lot of new things that are in the works currently, not to
Yes.
give anything away, but we've got some really fun ideas coming. Some, like, I've got some themes around corporations, which is going to be really fun. I've got themes around beauty and glamour, which is really fun. And so we've got a couple of things that are kind of in the works.
Yes.
So stay tuned because we're going to have a lot more products, yeah, as time goes on. So
Yes, and I think we're just
it'll
going
be
to
fun.
keep adding and adding more to the website as time goes on, because I mean, we have so many ideas and we can't, work on everything at once. So this will take time, but I think we're close to finishing one product, right? We're close.
We are.
And then I have another package that I am working on, and I'm actually not launching that until next year. So you have to stay tuned for that. But I am really excited for that one.
That one's going to be great. I'm very excited for that one too. And I was going to say, we love collaborations too. So we love working with different companies. If there's, if you feel like you want to collaborate with us and love our ideas, shoot us a message, visit our site, because we would love to kind of expand some of our ideas. We're having fun with this.
Yeah, we really are. All right. Well, you guys, thank you so much for like tuning in today. Megan, do you have any other parting words? Anything else you would like to add?
No, just check out our website. It's www.thewoowoonyou.com. And we're co-collaborators. So there's 3 of us that have all collaborated together and kind of throw our ideas together. We all have different styles. So if you see something that you like or that you don't like, just know that there's many products there because it kind of embodies all of our personalities. So
Right.
have fun.
And like we stated before, like our sound bath stuff is completely different. So if you want something gentle, definitely check out Megan's sound baths. If you want to stir the shit up, that is me, because that's what I love to do. All right, guys. Well, thank you so much. And we will, I guess, see you next month, because we are trying to roll out a podcast each month. So until then, bye. Thank you so much for tuning in to today's episode. If you'd like the links to anything that was discussed, please check the show notes. Like and subscribe to the podcast if you got value, and follow me on Instagram for more woo.